What was disclosed today could be considered a punch to the face that was heard across the world. As upsetting this gaming news is to the general public, as well as Team BluePoint developers, I personally was entirely shocked hearing this news. And allow me to explain why. The gaming industry has in recent years reached the kind of turbulent employment status stretched across the entire gaming industry. I do realize that some may be thinking that regardless of one's employment history, their job title, or tenure with said company, from the current corporate climate shifting that we're seeing nowadays, just about any and everyone from within this industry can fall victim to what transpired today with Team BluePoint Games. Speculation from within our community is already running rampant with up and down theories to what may have caused Sony Computer Entertainment to pull such an unwarranted trigger at Team BluePoint Games. Mobs of gamers and fanboys are demanding answers to what transpired internally and what may have caused this to happen to Team BluePoint. Make no mistake about things. We could speculate back and forth for hours about this, but let's first observe what was publicly stated by Sony from a printed article from Bloomberg.com. And I quote, "BluePoint Games is an incredibly talented team and their technical expertise has delivered exceptional experiences for the PlayStation community. We also thank them for their passion, creativity, and craftsmanship." End quote. And topping off this Bloomberg article, it was further stated by a Sony Computer Entertainment spokesperson, and I quote, "Following a recent business review, about roughly 70 employees will lose their jobs amid the studio closure." And then we have this leaked internal memo written by Herman Host to his staff, and I quote, "We're operating in an increasingly challenging industry environment. Raising development costs, slowed industry growth, changing player behavior, and broader economic headwinds are making it harder to build games sustainability. To navigate this reality, we need to continue adopting and evolving. We're taking a close look at our business to ensure we're delivering today while still well positioned for the future. And as a result, we'll be closing BluePoint Games in March. This decision was not made lightly. BluePoint is an incredibly talented team and their technical expertise has delivered exceptional experiences for the PlayStation community. I want to thank everyone at BluePoint for their creativity, craftsmanship, and commitment to quality. Now, if you're going to ask my personal opinion about what's about to happen in March, I can concur that I have personally witnessed this happen before from my past involvement within the gaming industry back in 2022. But that's a full story for another day. However, in this video, we're going to take this one specific Bloomberg quote at face value. And that quote being, "Following a recent business review." It's to be assumed at some point after 2025's Christmas holiday season that Sony Computer Entertainment had to have had any form of a financial boardroom sync meeting or meetings with both chairmen and investors on current projected revenue for 2026. And the subject of cost cutting is usually the first order of business discussed and the last. And while we're exploring this theory of cost cutting scenarios, reports have recently confirmed that Sony has agreed to sell off an estimated 51% of their television and home audio entertainment division to the Chinese-based entertainment manufacturer of TCL. Once this deal is finalized, TCL has agreed to continue producing / manufacturing both Sony and Bravia branded televisions plus home audio equipment for the foreseeable future. Now, this is a joint venture that could benefit both parties greatly, but only after the joint agreement ink dries and the dust finally settles with products on the shelves. But I digress. To this day, we still only publicly know of a supposed canceled God of War games as a service game that Team BluePoint was rumored to be working on for years, all the way up to January 2025. That's 1 full year and 1 month of any kind of pending software development before today. Despite this heavily rumored project though, this rumored God of War title was never publicly announced by anyone from Team BluePoint or Sony. So it's to be assumed that once upon a time, this project existed one way or another, but never confirmed by anybody. And there were no leaked photos or footage of this project. So in reality, this project really should have been considered pure vaporware, but we all believe it to have had existed. So with that being established, Sony and their investors took a long, deep look at what Team BluePoint is and isn't working on currently, and more than likely made a snap decision to shutter this studio after 1 full calendar year of nothing produced and nothing projected. We the public have seen this happen more than once before, and we're seeing it continue yet again. Now I sure like to think that out of good faith among the staff of Team BluePoint, I would hope to assume that early notifications from upper management was shared among the staff that a studio closure was imminent during the beginning of the new fiscal year starting March 2026, and that Sony's HR departments would lend assistance with employee placements within Sony's remaining first-party studios or anywhere else within Sony Corp. And for those remaining that could not be repositioned, they should be granted quote-unquote respectable severance packages during their departure from the industry. This, of course, is all still pure speculation. We the public don't know the full truth as to what ultimately caused BluePoint's closure. We only know now from recent industry experience, every game should be developed as if it's your last game, because it very well could be your last game. BluePoint's final game of Demon's Souls remake for the PS5 will be 6 years old coming this fall. Time has flown considerably faster than we imagined it would, and AAA game development woes have grown astronomically. If one cannot produce positive results within an allotted time frame from parents and investors, you can find yourself on that chopping block where duty has no sweethearts. Having experienced this unfortunate outcome of corporate decision making made against me and close professional friends, I want to personally send warm wishes to the talented team of BluePoint Games. Your collective contribution to this beloved video game industry will forever prove to be an example of your creative passion to entertain the masses. Shall be an everlasting impression of work to never be forgotten. So thank you, BluePoint Games. May your games live long lives for generations to come. And with that being said, I am Musical Weapon. Come back again. We'll do this again.